Friday. Welcome to the On Deck podcast on the LineStar YouTube channel. Alongside my co-host, Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville, and we've got your top MLB Player Prop Bets for today, plus home run calls of the day. Tyler, how you feeling on this Friday? You ready for a 5-pick Friday?
I am. Let's do it.
We've been crushing it lately. 20-5 over our last 5 shows. And recapping yesterday's performance, another banger for us. 4-1 on Player Prop Bets. Plus, Tyler, that 475 home run call for Tampa Bay Rays, Yandy Diaz cash. What a great call there. That's an awesome one. Plus 475? I'll take it. Let's go. Nice job there. Nice pick there. As always, we are using the LineStar app to help us make our decisions. It's what's helped us be successful this season, so go check it out for yourself, linestarapp.com. There's also a totally new app from the makers of LineStar that's totally free right now and available in the App Store, so go check that out. It is the Props Optimizer, so go check it out, download it today. It can help you tremendously in the player prop market. It can be a little overwhelming, so it kind of helps you sort it, try to find the best odds, especially if you're playing on a site like Underdog or PrizePicks or any of those pick'em sites where the payout doesn't really matter as much based on those odds. You can really find some really great value, so I highly recommend Props Optimizer today. All right, so crushing it in the picks. A lot of pressure to keep it rolling here on this Flex Friday. But I love that we have some very high run totals across the board, Tyler. We got some good weather and a lot of hitter-friendly venues. This could be a great thing, including your Padres, who are at Coors Field. And that'll be great because they need a confidence boost after playing the Yankees. Sorry, had to do it. Sorry, Tyler. I'm rooting for your Padres tonight. I just had to get in a little jab there. But let's get after these prop bets. Who you got tonight in your main prop bet?
All right. With my main prop, I'm going to go to Matt Olson over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. I know I went there yesterday. I just got to go back. It's literally almost the same setup. LineStar projection 2.4. Consensus is 2.2. He's hitting 364 versus left-handed pitching over the last 20 games. 333 average and 333 ISO versus Falter in 10 plate attempts. And then also Falter's given up a 304 average and a 174 ISO to left-handed bats. I just got to go back to Olson. I think he's heating up.
Yeah.
And like him once again today.
Olson's been money for you. I like it. For my pick, Tyler, I know I joke with you about your Padres, but you know what? They kind of impressed me when they played the Yankees, and it was a very tough series there for the Yankees. So I'm actually going to go to one of your Padres tonight. They're at Coors Field, a hitter-friendly venue. Now, the lines are super juiced across the board, but one bat that stood out to me was Gavin Sheets, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. LineStar's projection is 2.5. A guy with a 293 average against righties, and he'll be facing Colorado righty Antonio Senzatella, giving up a 380 at 8 opponent average to lefty bats. Listen, San Diego is a great hitting team, 8th in team average, so like the spot here for Sheets, especially considering the bullpen behind Senzatella, 28th versus lefty bats as well. We've got favorable temperatures at Coors Field. Wind, not much of a factor, but that's great for those bats today. And in fact, the odds makers are very aware of that with a run total of 11.5, which is one of the highest I think I've seen this season, Tyler. How about you?
It is up there for sure. And surprisingly, there's a couple games that are up there.
There definitely are. And I'm sure we'll talk a little bit more about some of those games. What you got for a bonus pick?
Another guy, man, I'm just boring today. Literally talked about both these guys yesterday, but we're going back to Yandy Diaz. Over 1.5 bases. Our LineStar projections 2.4. Consensus is 2. Man's hitting 600 off Quintana, and there's a poor bullpen behind him. 306 off of left-hand pitching over the last 150 games. And this month, he's hitting 306 home runs. Same situation as yesterday. We're just going back to it.
Yeah, I don't blame you whatsoever. A guy who crushes the ball delivered you a plus 475 home run call yesterday. Can't blame you on that one. Well, we talked about favorable weather conditions and favorable ballparks in general. One of those ballparks being Sacramento and Sutter Health Field. Well, guess who's there today? The New York Yankees going up against the Oakland A's, and I've got 2 picks that I like in this game, and we'll start off with Oakland A's lefty bat Lawrence Butler over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI, LineStar projection 2.3. He'll be facing Yankees righty Will Warren, who's kind of been struggling with his command a little bit. He's given up a 849 OPS to lefty bats this season. 3 of the 4 home runs he's given up have actually come to lefties. Now, Butler, just a 179 average in the month of May, but he did homer last night, which gives me confidence he's kind of getting out of this funk that he's in this month. But 88-degree temperatures will certainly help him out at Sacramento. 4 miles an hour wind out to center for today. This is a good spot for Butler. We've also got a run total of 11 in this game. On the other side of that game, this is a high line, but I fully endorse taking the over on Aaron Judge over 2.5 hits, runs, RBI. LineStar actually has him as our most likely player to go yard tonight for good reason. And the projection for this hits, runs, RBI is around 3.1. Consensus is around 3. Judge leads Major League Baseball in average, OPS, home run, barrels per plate appearance. What more do you need me to say about Aaron Judge? Well, he's facing an A's righty Osvaldo Bido, giving up a 329 average, 934 OPS to righty bats. So it's a favorable matchup in a favorable ballpark, plus the Athletics bullpen, 22nd in opponent average. Aaron Judge, also back to his hometown. He was born in Sacramento. So the Judge, all rise for the Judge in his homecoming to Sacramento, a hitter-friendly venue. What do you think, Tyler, about this 11 total at Sutter Field tonight?
Yeah,
this is like a mini course field.
It's wild that it's that high, but hey, this is one of the things that we were saying preseason. You know, this field is going to be more hitter friendly, and it's more hitter friendly than I expected it.
Yeah, definitely. So, like those picks for today. So it's Flex Friday. So guess what? We're doing our 5-pick Friday contest, whereby we're putting all 5 on an entry and just sending it. If one randomly selected commenter comments below, you got to like, subscribe, comment below. If we hit all 5, someone's getting $100. We're just sending it on this Friday. If you've got any locks for us, drop them in the comments. That'll help you out to win the contest. And we're all just trying to help each other out, fill out those nice Flex Friday entries for today. So good luck to all of you guys in those pick'em entries. If you are checking out one of our partner sites like Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, and ParlayPlay for the first time, make sure to use our promo code LineStar so you can get a nice deposit match plus 1 free month of the LineStar app. Take advantage of that. And then check out that Props Optimizer when you get a chance. All right, that stuff is out of the way, and now it is time for home run calls of the day. Tyler, where are you headed for a dinger on this Friday to end the week and see if you can't get 3 home run calls right this week? You've been crushing it.
Well, I'm going to go with Brent Rooker plus 360 for a bomb. LineStar has him at an 18.3% chance. It's 90 degrees, the winds are blowing out. The ball's been jumping off the bat there, and he has a 288 ISO versus right-handed pitching, while Warren is allowing a 235 ISO to right-handed bat. So I like the spot for Brent, a good old Brent bomb.
Yeah, that 11 run total at Sacramento today is one that's hard to resist, especially from a home run perspective, which is not why I'm just not resisting. We're going Aaron Judge on the other side of that matchup. Now, not a great payout, but he is the most likely player to go yard according to LineStar's Dinger report. In fact, a 26.4% chance. He's MLB's leader in home runs and barrels per plate appearance, going up against a pitcher who gives up bombs. Oakland A's righty Osvaldo Bido has a 1.73 home run per 9 rate. He's also given up 7 home runs over his last 3 starts. And we've got favorable weather conditions in Sacramento today at Sutter Health Field. 88 degrees, 4-mile-an-hour wind out to center. Listen, Aaron Judge was born in Sacramento. His homecoming, he's definitely going yard. We're going Aaron Judge for a bomb. Here's the gavel. All rise for Judge today. In fact, I don't think I've taken Aaron Judge for a home run call. If I have, it's only been like once or twice. I've tried to stay away because I know you guys want a little more bang for your buck, but in this case, I'm like,
yeah, 164. I mean,
I haven't hit a home run call all week, Tyler. Just give me my moment here. Just give me my moment with Judge, okay? We got to give the people on Twitter some money. By the way, check out our home run calls contest on Twitter if you want to take part in that. But also check out that Dinger Report because it does really help, especially on these Fridays. If you're playing Flex Friday entries and you're trying to put together a nice big parlay, sometimes the best course of action, I've had success in just taking the over 1.5 bases on all of the top players on the MLB Dinger Report. So that's another way you can use it. You don't just have to use it for home run calls. It's also great for DFS as well. And speaking of DFS, make sure to check out Tyler's DFS breakdown. Takedown Tyler is his name. Go check out his contest and his, his video on YouTube on how to win some contests. He'll tell you how to do that. Good luck, everybody, in all of your prop betting endeavors for today. We'll see you guys back here on Monday. Have a good weekend.